Welcome, 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 celestial beings. Thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for the collective, so not all messages are going to resonate with everybody. That's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest. There's some interesting things in the description box for the collective. And if you want to support the channel or continue to support the channel, like, share, interact, and or subscribe if you haven't done so already. Just know when the camera was off, I've done all the things, and now that the camera is on, I'm ready to get down to business. Let's talk about it. So the energies that I'm picking up on for this collective, or for the messages for who this resonates in the collective, I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like the sense of giving up, but very close. Okay, I feel like it's some people who's done with something, right? Before I turned that camera on, this the song that came to mind was "Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be, my baby. But I'm gonna find him." Saying all that to say, I feel like somebody is going on a journey. I feel like that where you are is just not enough anymore. I feel like that if you could just burn it all down and start all over, you would do exactly that. This is the image of what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing that chaos and destruction is going on around you. But what I am feeling like is like somebody done had enough. Or the collective done had enough. Enough of not giving yourself enough of what you deserve, enough of what you want, enough of what you desire. So I feel like some of you are y'all done with it. Y'all done. Y'all are ready to leave. Y'all made the decision. Your bags is packed. You're out. It's so much movement and going somewhere else. Right now, this energy is down here, and I'm not laughing of the situation. I often laugh or giggle when I don't know. I think it's a coping mechanism of some sort. So don't ever feel like that I'm laughing at your situation. It's me trying to cope with the information that I'm receiving and how I'm delivering it to you. I never want any of my collective to feel like there's no hope, or there's no ways, and there's no reconciliation, and there's no resolve. Because on this channel, we state the obvious, or we show what's in front of us, right? But we also want everyone to know there's always a resolve. There's always a resolve. It may not always be easy to get to that resolve, but there is always resolve. So whatever your circumstance, whatever your situation is, there is always a counter, right? So maybe you went one way, this other way, total disaster, right? But the opposite side is still available. You see what I'm saying? So there's always options. There's always a pivot. There's always a different type of maneuver or something that you could do. There's always another choice. Okay. Usually when we choose, it's because we have options. You see what I'm saying? May not be great ones, but there's always options. So I never want you to think that I find anybody's situations humorous. Again, I do truly believe that it's a coping mechanism of when the information comes across and then I have to deliver the message, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of disappointment. But I feel like that you've learned. I feel like that in this time, or in this situation, in this circumstance, you have gathered a lot of information. Okay. It's your experiences. You've been through so much. You've been through so much of the opposing. Now it's time for you to be in the forefront of these decisions, in the forefront of these choices, and it needs to be about you. Okay, because this is a winner right here. This is somebody who's accepting what they deserve, who knows what they deserve, and they ready to be upfront and in the and bask in the moments of these are your moments now. This is you. This is yours. This is your reward. You deserve this. Okay. I really feel like a lot of you guys is going to go with the decision of what makes you happy. Period. Period. You've been living so much for others and doing so many things that was not of you, for you, about you. It was always about somebody else. And I really feel like that you just want your time. You just want your shine. You just want this next thing to be about you, and that is the energy that I am picking up on. So whether my collective or some of my collectives actually move, changing environments, you just going in another direction with something, you know that where you are is hindering your growth and it's not good for you, so you know you want to go, you want to pivot, you want to try something new, you want to do something different, right? But I do feel like this is really the energy of I've had enough. Enough is enough. And I'm ready for more. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify and confirm what we have. Okay. This the end. Yes, yes. I don't even want to put them all down first. I want to go ahead and get to this. It is the end. You're done. It's over. You people pleasing, you doing so much for everybody else and not including yourself or not thinking about yourself or putting yourself last, it's over. Now it is only about your happiness and how you're going to get there. Okay. We are tired. Study this. This person is tired. They're thinking about what their options are. They're thinking about their next move, okay? And right now, I feel like the focus is on your peace, your happiness, okay? I also want to point out you do have the Queen of Cups twice, and I really feel like that you really have had something on your heart. Okay, you have really been contemplating something for you. A lot of introspection, a lot of going inside, going in, going within you to get the answers of what you need, what is going to make you happy. Okay. So for a lot of you, it means you're going to have to step into not only that limelight, but like really step into that role of you are about to guide yourself into this next chapter of whatever it is that holds your happiness, of whatever it is that you decided will make you happy. Okay. But you're going to have to step up and you're going to have to guide this. You're going to have to lead this because nobody knows what's going to make you happy but you. Nobody truly knows, only you. So this is really just outlining here of you having to step up and you having to step into this, okay? In order for this to manifest or be what it is that you want, that you truly desire. What is it of you? What does your heart desire? And then we have more movement. Okay. So I really feel like that a lot of the collective have come to the conclusion that you got to get away, that you got to go somewhere else, that your environment has to change. There goes some more internal seeking. Oh, aw. Aw. And the reason why I'm saying oh, okay. So at the bottom of the deck, this is really about not being happy with your current situation. Okay, so this was pulled, I'm sorry, and this was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so these Five of Cups is really about not being fulfilled and being unhappy with your current situation. And that's okay because you have decided you're going to do something about it. Now, I do have whatever this means for you in this moment, 3333. Okay, so 333 or 3333. And this is about what you have learned about yourself from going internally, okay? From sitting with yourself and for really truly getting those questions answered from deep within, okay? You knew you had to go inside, okay, to get these answers. Nothing externally could do this for you, okay? And when you decided enough was enough and you ready to go, you thought long and hard. This was nothing that came easily. You really put some thought into this. And to get to the point of wanting to leave, because like I said, this movement is down here tough, okay? But you thought long and hard. And a lot of what came up was how much you've done for others and how even in those times of you doing for others, how things were not being reciprocated. Even when you did some things that you didn't want to do, when you did it anyway, just because of whoever it was that made the request and you decided to do it, that kind of like stole a little bit of your joy, okay? Because you was doing something that you didn't want to do. Now I was trying to see if I see my 777 down here to tell you we always bet on ourselves, okay? I see 77, but I don't know if I see the third one, unless it's gonna come out of the final whatever. Nope, we do have our 777. So baby, like I always say, whatever 777 means to you in this moment, but I always say, bet on yourself. If you decided that leaving was the best for you in this moment to start your new life, to be able to get a grip on life, to be able to have an inkling of something that feels like this is what, happiness is going to look like for you, do it. Do it. Do it. I don't have any other words for you but to do it. This has not been easy. Okay. This journey, this road, these experiences, the reason why it can all burn to hell as long as that you don't care, what I'm saying, is because your mind is made up. There's nothing else to think about. Your mind is made up. You making this boss move, this level up for yourself. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this has to be a material level up. Leveling up is you finally putting you first. Why? Because your happiness means something. You being happy it really actually means something. If it doesn't mean anything to nobody else, it means it to yourself. Investing you, this next chapter, you are definitely going to be investing in you. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to win. And the only way that you're going to do that is if you do it for yourself. Because unfortunately, everybody's not as considerate as you. How about that? Everybody doesn't see your worth and value like you do. Okay? So, in order to get to this place of peace, in order to get where you feel like is your heart's desire, what you truly feel like will put you in a better state mentally, physically, spiritually, and all of the leads, that's what you need to do. You need to go ahead and do that. And that's the message, that there's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to think about. The decision has been made. Out with the old and in with the new. And the new is doing for yourself. I love that for you. I do, I do, I do, because I just see so much of you being given away to everybody else, and you just have not been showing the same love for yourself, and then that is so important. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to think you selfish for making this decision that you're making, but you need to. You have to. You have to. They do not know how detrimental it is for you to do this. You need to do this, and it is okay. Let me get these final words out here. I just got a feeling that Spirit is not going to do nothing but agree, because Spirit was the one that told me to give this message tonight. Okay? Let's see. Well, we didn't even get to none. Believe and succeed. First card out. And guess what? That's a boat. That is somebody leaving, going another direction, going another way, doing something different. Believe in succeed. You're going to do this. You're going to do this. You really are. And we do have 666 down here. So whatever this means for you, 666 means success for me. It doesn't mean nothing evil or wicked to me. Every time that number goes in the correspondence 6, 3, 4 or more, or whatever the case may be, it's always followed by success for me. What does it mean for you? Daydreams and decisions. Okay. And then here's another 7. Because this is finally about you putting you first. You went through all of the you seen it from all the views. You know what I'm saying? And this is final. This is final. You looked at every possible situation. You did that. Okay? This is what got you here. Your dreams and your decisions. All right? You're making the right one for you. Okay? You're making the right ones for you. And with all these 3s that are down here, it's also telling me about your growth and how you're going to continue to grow. Just breathe, okay? You got this. This new chapter is going to be beautiful. Will it have its challenges and will there be obstacles? Absolutely, and of course. But that is just part of learning. That's part of living it, and that's part of life. Okay? But I feel like that you're so fed up, with how things was or are, that you're so ready for the new, that you're ready for it. Whatever is going to come up, you're ready for it because you done already been through. You done already been through the other side. Now it's time for you to live the other side. Let's get one more. One more for the collective. This spiritual union here, I feel like that for those who went inside, I feel like this is you consulting your faith and then finding out to totally believe in yourself. So for me, going within, taking these initial steps to really get to know yourself and to really come to the conclusion of this next step is what is really going to make you happy. That was consulting your source. That was consulting your spirit team, your guides. Again, how you believe in what you believe. You went there. You went inside. That's what this spiritual union is about. And this is the only reason why it's right, because you have went within. You got the answers. Now you about to do the damn thing. You know what? I'm not worried about y'all. I know y'all got this. I'm excited for you in your next chapter. This is right. This is what's right for you. I believe in you. You got this. And until next time, I love you. I love you. I love you.